Hi there, welcome to Crochet Critters, and it's been a little while since my last video, so I apologize again. Life has been hectic and crazy, so I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get another video out, but today we are going to be doing this super cute little wombat. It's a nice quick easy pattern to work up, and I wanted to do an Australian animal as a nod to the fact that obviously I am Australian, if you hadn't picked up on the accent already. So we'll be making this little guy today. And before we get started, as always, would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, if you could like this video, and also let me know what you think about it. I'd love any comments, any sort of feedback would be awesome. I really do enjoy interacting with people through the comments as well, so it's always nice to talk to the people that actually watch my videos. So what we'll need today is some yarn, obviously, and we'll be using Hobbies Honey Bunny yarn in a brown today because wombats are brown. You'll need stuffing, you'll need a crochet hook, and with this I'm using a 5mm crochet hook today, a stitch marker, you'll need scissors, a needle, some safety eyes, and I'm using, these are 10mm safety eyes on my little wombat, and also a bit of black plush yarn to work the nose at the end of it. To start with today, we will be doing 6 single crochet into a magic ring, and I will put a more detailed version of how to do a magic ring in a link to it in the description below. And this is how I like to do my magic ring. 6, and then you pull here on the back loop, being careful with plush yarn because it grabs and it can strip, so just go slowly and gently. And I will put my stitch marker in this last stitch of the round. You can put it in the first stitch, just make sure you're consistent. That's where I like to put mine. So to start with, we'll be doing 6 increases. So look for our 6 stitches. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is our starting stitch. So we'll do 2 single crochet in each stitch all the way around till we got up to 12 stitches. So that's 1 and 2 into the 1 stitch for an increase, and again 1, 2, all the way around. The next row we will be doing a single crochet and then an increase 6 times to go up to 18 stitches. So 1 single and then 2 singles into the next stitch, and continue that the whole way around. The next round we will do 2 single and then an increase 6 times to go up to 24 stitches. So 2 single crochet and then an increase into the next stitch. Okay, in the next round we are going to be working in the ears and the 2 front feet as well. So to start with, we'll just do 3 single crochet to get to where we need to, and then what we're going to do is work in the front loop only. So a good way to do this, particularly if you're a beginner, and even if you're not, I still find it easier to do this. I'm going to put a stitch marker in the back loop, so I won't be working in that back loop in this round, but I will use it in the next round, if that makes sense. So we'll work in the front loop this time. So we're going to do all into the 1 stitch. We're going to do, so just hook into that front loop there. We're going to start with a single crochet, and then we're going to do a half double crochet. So to do that, we'll yarn over, insert just into that front loop, yarn over, pull through a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 on the hook. And then the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet, so yarn over, insert again into that same front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. So that's your double crochet, and then we're going to do another half double crochet. So yarn over, insert into that same front loop, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3, and then we're going to finish with just a single crochet again into that same front loop. So just 1 single crochet, and then we are just going to do another 3 single crochet. So this is across the top of the head, and then we're going to work again in that front loop. So I'll grab another stitch marker and pop it in this back loop, and we're going to do that what we just did again with this ear. So we'll start with into that front loop a single crochet, and then a half double crochet, and then a double crochet, and then another half double, and then another single crochet. And that's your 2 little ears started. So the next round we are going to do, not the next round, sorry. Next we're going to do 7 single crochet. And then we're going to do a bobble stitch. And I have a tutorial for this one too, so I'll put the link for that as well. But here's a rundown. So we yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And then again, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert, same stitch again, yarn over, pull through 2. And one more time we're going to do a 4 stitch bobble. So yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and so you should have 5 stitches on your hook, and then we'll yarn over and pull through all 5, pop out your bobble and pull it tight. That's your first bobble, and then we'll just do 3 single crochet. Now make sure you go into the next stitch. Sometimes it can be obscured by the bobble, so make sure you don't miss the next stitch. So that will be 1, and then you'll do another bobble stitch. So we will yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, a 4 stitch bobble. Once you've got 5 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all of them, and we'll finish the round with just 4 single crochet. Okay, now this round we'll be working with those back loops, and we're going to do something a little bit fancy which helps make the ears curl a little bit. So we're going to just start with 3 single crochet, and then what we're going to do is crochet 2 stitches together. So we're going to do the first single crochet of the ear, which I'm hoping you can see, it sits just there. So that's the first single crochet of the ear, insert and yarn over and pull through, and then I'm going to insert into the back loop back here. So we'll insert actually there, yarn over and pull through, and then you'll have 3 on your hook, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3, and then I can get rid of that stitch marker, so we've used that for what we need now. And then we will do 3 single crochet, so the 3 single crochet we did off the top of the head, so we won't be using any of the rest of the ear. So we'll just go into the next lonely single crochet. So it's 1, and then the second ear we're going to do 2 together, but instead of the first single crochet of the ear, we'll use the last single crochet of the ear. So we'll go into the back loop first here, yarn over and pull through, and I'm actually going to get rid of the stitch marker now. and then we'll do into the last single crochet on the ear. So if you're looking around, you can go, there's a single crochet, half double, double, half double, single. So that's the one you want to go into. So we'll go here, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through all 3 on the loop. And then we'll just do 16 single crochet to finish off the round. Okay, so what we'll do next is we'll place the ears, because we've got the shape of the face all started. Now to do this, you can place them where you want. I'm just going to sort of use my last one as a bit of a guide. So that was round 1, 2, so it's between rounds 2 and 3. And then across the front, it's a little bit hard because I ended up, this one's between 2 and 3 and this one's between 3 and 4. So it was just the way it sat best on the face with the ears. So kind of just go with your gut if you can. Move them around if you need to. Bearing in mind you've got quite a big nose that will need to go in the middle as well. Probably pretty good. I wish you guys could give me feedback straight away. I'll go with that. So for the next part, all you're gonna do is do 6 rows of 24 single crochet the whole way around. So nothing fancy. I will do mine off camera because it's just 6 rows of 24 single crochet the whole way around, and I will meet you back here when you're done. Okay, so now that you have finished your 6 rows of single crochet the whole way around, we're going to do the row with the legs in it. So what we'll do is we'll start with just 16 single crochet. Okay, and this point you just want to check that where you put the next 2 bobbles are actually going to line up with your front legs. So you're going to be doing 3 single crochet between them, so we'll be doing 1 here and then another 1 here, and I think that should work. So I'll double check once I've done them, but we'll do a bobble stitch here, so 5 on the hook, pull through all of them, and then we'll do 3 single crochet and then another bobble in this one here. And then pull through all 5 on the hook, and then just double check your positioning, and I'm pretty happy with the lineup of that. So we'll finish the round with just 3 single crochet. The next round we will do 2 single crochet and a decrease to go down to 18 stitches, and I like to do the invisible decrease, and I will show you how to do that. So to do that, we just go into the front loop of the next 2 stitches. So front loop and then the front loop. So you grab the front loop of both, yarn over, pull through both front loops, yarn over and pull through. So that is an invisible decrease. So I can show you again. So we'll do another 2 and then a decrease. So front loop and then front loop, yarn over, pull through 2, let go, and so do that the whole way around to go down to 18. Now you might just want to stop and just start stuffing to make sure you get plenty of stuffing all the way down to the head. So a trick to not getting too many lumps is to feed it into the middle and kind of swirl it outwards, and then just keep feeding more stuffing right into the middle of it rather than chucking lumps around. Just feed it into the center. Put some more in a minute. But next round we will do a single crochet and then a decrease, and we'll do that 6 times to go down to 12. Okay, and I'm just going to put some more stuffing into his bottom and then feeding into the middle, And the last round is just going to be 6 decreases. And then I will just cut the yarn, leaving a tail to sew that hole closed. And we'll pull that through that loop to secure it a bit. And this is your last chance to sneak any extra stuffing in. Make sure his bottom is all filled up to the top. Then grab your needle and we will just sew that hole closed by going through the front loop of the last 6 stitches. So just in through that front loop and then pull to tighten and close that hole. So front loop, closed. And then we will go through the center of that ring and feed the yarn tail back through the body to secure it nicely. And I'll do that into a few spots. Cut the tail. So now we are going to sew his nose on, like this little guy. So to do that, I'm going to use some black plush yarn and a needle. You got to do this the best way that works for you. And I did find this was a bit trial and error for me to get it in the right position, get the shape I wanted and things like that for this one. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with this little guy. And if I have to, I'll show you any trial and error that comes with it as well. So we'll just go into the bottom there. What we'll do is we'll leave a tail for what we'll do, that's for tying off at the end. So we're going to go in here and then back down there. So we'll try and make it a little bit triangular shaped. And then we'll go here and then back into the bottom there. I'm just going to check that I've kind of got somewhat of a position I'm looking for. There's a lot more to come, don't worry. And then we'll go up into this middle spot here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to run over and over around here for a bit and just get quite a lot of yarn going, so it's nice and thick and black. And he's a hairy nose wombat. You want him to have a hairy nose, and you want to cover the brown as much as possible with as much black as possible. Okay, so I've got a lot of coverage here. Now I'm going to go over the top here to try and just give it a nice sort of smooth edge over the top so it's a little bit less bumpy. So it's just some of the stuffing coming out. I'm going to go back up here and then I'm going to come out this side here and then come back over the top like that a couple of times. Okay, I think that's looking pretty close to how I want it. Nice big thick chunky hairy nosed wombat. So there's that, and then what we're going to do is tie this off here to secure it, and we'll pull that knot into the body. Couple of tails. Okay, clean him up, and there you have it, your very own hairy nosed wombat. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you like your little wombat and your little nod to Australia, and don't forget us here down under. and I hope to see you again next time. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Thanks guys.